Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for Foundation, EAP Set, K Set and also JEE. So, we have started our discussion on number system. We have already completed number system from NCERT point of view. Now, we are doing from reference book, that is R.S. Aggarwal we had started in the previous class. So, let us continue with that. So, now we have to solve the 6th question in the first exercise of R.S. Aggarwal. So, let us start directly. What is that? We have the question is, they are telling, 6th question is, they are asking us to find 6 rational numbers between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3, they are asking us to find 6 rational numbers. How many rational numbers? 6 rational numbers. Okay, 6 rational numbers are to be found between 2 and 3. Now, 6 rational numbers means I should take n is equal to 6, correct? No. What about x? X will be equal to 2 and y will be equal to 3. Now, what is the value of d? We have to find out the value of d, that is the first step, correct? No. First step is what? N is equal to 6. Second, we will write the value of x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Now, we have to find out d. So, d value will be equal to what? D value will be equal to y minus x by n plus 1, correct? No. Y minus x is equal to n plus 1. This is our important formula which you have to remember. Okay, these are important formula which you have to remember. So, this gives me what? This gives me what, friends? This gives me the value of d. So, the value of d will be equal to what? The value of d will be equal to y minus x means 3 minus 2 divided by n plus 1. N plus 1 is 6 plus 1, correct? No, 6 plus 1. So, that gives me what? 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 by 6 plus 1 is 7. 1 by 6 plus 1 is, I will get d is equal to 7. I got what? I got d value is equal to 1 by 7, correct? Now, I have to find 6 rational numbers between 2 and 3. So, between 2 and 3, how to find the rational numbers? So, what is the method we can use? See here, I have to find what? I have to first find 6 rational numbers means x plus d, next x plus 2d plus, next is what? X plus 3d plus x plus 4d, next x plus 5d, then x plus 6d. These are the 6 rational numbers we have to find, that lies between 2 and 3, correct? No. So, d we got it as 1 by 7. Now, first number is what? X plus d. X is what? 2. Okay, 2 plus 1 by 7. 2 plus 1 by 7, that gives me what? 7 is the LCM. So, this will be what? 2 means I can write it as 2 by 1. So, 1 7, the 7 2s are 14. Okay, 14 plus 1, that I will get it as what, friends? I will get it as 15 by 7. Okay, I will get it as 15 by 7. Clear? This is how we will get the first number. Let us look at the second number. Second number is what? That is second rational number between 2 and 3. That is x is 2 and 2d means what? I can write it as 2 by 7. I can write it as 2 by 7. This gives me what? LCM is 7. Again, it will be 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 2. Okay, 14 plus 2 is what? 16 by 7. 16 by 7. Easily I am getting. Okay, using this method, easily I am getting. Now, another thing what I can do is third number 2 plus 3 by 7. 3d means 3 by 7. Correct? No. Now, if I take LCM, I will get it as what? 7 by 1 7 is 7. 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 3. That is what? 17 by 7. I will get what, friends? 17 by 7. Similarly, x plus 4d, x is what? 2 plus 4d, 4d means 4 by 7, d is what? 1 by 7. So, 4d means 4 into 1 by 7. So, that will become 4 by 7. So, this will become what, friends? 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 4 by 7, 14 plus 4 by 7, that gives me what? 18 by 7, that gives me 18 by 7. Got it? 18 by 7. Now, x plus 5d, x plus 5d means x is what? X is what? 2, 5d means 5 into 1 by 7, 5 by 7. Okay. Now, again 7 2s are 14, LCM if I take, okay, 14, this will be LCM is 7, 14 plus 5, that is nothing but what, friends? 19 by 7. Alright, 19 by 7 I got. Now, x plus 6d, x plus 6d means what? 2 plus 6 into d, 6 into d means nothing but 6 into 1 by 7, that is nothing but 6 by 7. So, this will become what? LCM is 7 itself again, 7 2s are 14, LCM is 7, so I will get it as 14, 14 plus 6 is 14 plus 6 I have to write, this will become what? 20 by 7. So, I got the 6 rational numbers. So, you have to write at the end, that you have to do it, okay. You have to write at the end, what you have to write it? The 6 rational numbers between 2 and 3 are, what are they? What are those rational numbers? They are, what are those rational numbers? They are, what are they? 15 by 7, 16 by 7 and 18 by 7, 19 by 7, 6 rational numbers, right? Okay, there is one more, this 17 by 7 I missed out. So, this will be what? 17 by 7. Next, what do I have? I have 18 by 7, 19 by 7 plus 20, sorry, not plus, it is comma 20 by 7. These are the 6 rational numbers between 2 and 3. So, first you have to find out the value of d. For that, what you have to find out? First, n is given as 6, that you should note it down. X you should take it as first number, y you should take it as second number, d you will find out as what? D is equal to y minus 3 divided by n plus 1. That is the method you will use, friends. That is the method you will use to find these rational numbers between 2 and 3. This is one method. Another method also you can use. Let us stick with this method, because this method you have been used to. We have solved most of the question using this method. You can follow this method. Clear, friends? Alright, let us move to the next step. It is not wrong to follow that method, previous method. In the previous question, in the previous class, in the last class, I had solved the last question where I used the second method also. That method also you can follow. Clear, friends? Let us move to the next question now. Let us move to the next question. This is question number 6. Next question is question number 7. These are all what? RS Aggarwal questions. Apart from NCERT, you are solving even extra questions so that your concepts become more clear, and also you will have confidence of solving more questions. Okay, that's why please stay tuned to NEET World, because even for physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, everywhere we are solving additional concepts. Also, we are teaching additional concepts, and apart from NCERT. Okay, even in the depth we are teaching, so that any kind of question comes up in the examination, you should be in a position to solve it. Clear, friends? Next question. Okay, 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. Seventh question is 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. Between them, they are asking us to find how many rational numbers? They are asking us to find 5 rational numbers. They are asking us to find 5 rational numbers, means n will be equal to 5. Correct? No? If there are how many numbers they are asking, that will become n. If they are asking one rational number, there you need not write n and all. There you can directly write x plus y divided by 2, or 1 by 2 into x plus y. If they are asking find a rational number, means there you have to use 1 by 2 into x plus y. That formula you use directly, you can get one single rational number. If they are asking more than one, then you can use this n is equal to 5, n is equal to 2, n is equal to 3. That depends on what? How many rational numbers they are asking. So, here they are asking 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. So, n is equal to 5. What about x? X I will take it the first number, x will be equal to 3 by 5. What about y? Y will be equal to 2 by 3. Okay. Now, I have to find out d. D will be equal to what? D will be equal to y minus x divided by what? Y minus x divided by n plus 1. Y minus x divided by n plus 1. This is how you have to remember this formula. Y minus x divided by n plus 1. Now, d will be equal to what? D will be equal to y is what? Y is what, friends? Y is equal to 2 by 3. 2 by 3 minus 3 by 5. 2 by 3 minus 3 by 5. You can put bracket, or without bracket also you can write it. N plus 1 is 5 plus 1. Okay. So, d will become equal to what? 5 and 3, the LCM is what? 15. So, 5 and 3, the LCM is 15. So, 3 5s are 15, 5 2s are 10, minus 5 3s are 15, 3 3s are 9. 10 minus 9 by 15 by 5 plus 1 is what? 6. Okay. This will get it as what? 10 minus 9 is 1, 1 by 15. This 6 can be written as what? 6 by 1. Okay. The 6 can be written as what? 6 by 1. So, what will happen if I cross multiply? This will become what? Next step, if I write it, it will become 1 by 15 into 1 by 6. Okay. 1 by 15 into 1 by 6. Okay. This is what we will have. So, if I cross multiply, this 1 will go up, 6 will come down. So, what I will get? I will get it as 15 6 are 90. I will get it as 90. So, what is the value of d I got? I got the value of d as 1 by 90. I got the value of d as 1 by 90. It is not 90, 1 by 90. Got it? So, next thing is what? What we have to do? D is equal to 1 by 90. Now, what we have to do? They are asking 5 rational numbers. So, I should write what? First, let me write down. It will be what? X plus d. Next, another number is x plus 2d. Next, another number is what? X plus 3d. X plus 4d. Then x plus 5d. See, we are doing little bit in a slow way, so that each and every person, no matter what is your competence, okay, should be able to understand our classes. Okay. So, please pay patience and listen to the classes. Everyone should be able to understand, all kind of students. Okay. So, x plus d. X is what? X is what? 3 by 5. X is 3 by 5 plus 1 by 90. 1 by 90. 90 and 5, LCM is what? LCM is 90 itself. Okay. LCM is 90 itself. 90 and 5, LCM is 90 itself. So, I will write it as what? 90. Okay. 5 into how much is 90? 5 into how much is 90? 18 5s are 90. 5 8s are 40. 5 1s are 5 plus 4 90. Okay. This is what? 18 5s are 90. Then 18 into 3 is what? 18 into 3 is 50. 4, 18 into 3 is 54, 54 plus 1, that is nothing but what? 55 by 90, 55 by 90. So, can I further simplify? Definitely yes, I can write it as what? 55 by 90, I can write it as what? 5 11s are, 5 18s are, I can keep it like this. Now, x plus 2d, x plus 2d means what? X plus 2d means 3 by 5 plus 2 by 90. So, 2 and 90 I can further simplify, I will not simplify because I want the LCM to be same. In the end I will simplify, this will become what? 90, okay, LCM is 90. So, 5 into 90 is what? 5 into 5, how many times is 90? 5 18s are, 5 18 3s are 54, 54 plus 2, that is 56 by 90. Okay, 56 by 90. Can I simplify this further? Yes, I can simplify. Okay, what I can write it? This I can write it as 228s are, 245s are. So, this becomes what, friends? This becomes equal to 28 by 45. This becomes equal to 28 by 45. This is 11 by 18. Now, let me write this little down. X plus 3d. Correct, no? X plus 3d. X plus 3d. X is what, friends? 3 by 5. Plus d is what? D is 1 by 90, but it is 3d. So, I should write it as 3 by 90. 3 by 90. Now, LCM will be what? LCM will be 18. This is LCM will be 90. So, 5 18s are, 18 3s are 54. Okay, 54 plus what it is? 54 plus 3. 54 plus 3 is 57. So, I will get it as 57 by 90. Can I simplify this further? Yes, I can simplify. Yes, I can simplify this further. Okay, I can simplify this further. What I can write here? 57 by 90 can be written as what? I can divide it by 3. So, 3 1s are, 3 19s are, 3 30s are. So, I will get it as what? 19 by 30. This is x plus 3d. I got x plus 3d, I got it as 19 by 30. In the end, you simplify. Beginning only don't simplify. In the end, this is what I can get it. Now, what I can write? This can be written as what? X plus 4d. X plus 4d. X plus 4d. I have to find out now. X plus 4d is nothing but what? X is what? 3 by 5 plus 4d is what? 4 into what it is? 4 into 1 by 90, that is 4 by 90 itself. So, LCM is what? LCM is 90. Okay. So, 5 18s are, 18 3s are 54, 54 plus 4, 54 plus 4, that is nothing but equal to what? 58 by 90. 58 by 90, can I further simplify? Yes, I can divide by 2. So, 2 29s are, 2 45s are. So, this becomes what? 29 by 45. 29 by 45. Next, what is it? We are having x plus 5d. X plus 5d. So, this is what? 3 by 5. X is what? 3 by 5. 3 by 5 plus 5d. 5d means 5 by 90. 5 by 90. That is, I will get 90. I will have 90. Next, what I have to do? I will have 90. I have taken LCM as 90. This will become 18 3s are 54. 54 plus 5. 54 plus 5 is 59. 59 by 90. Can I simplify this further? Definitely not, because 59 is a prime number. I cannot further simplify. I should keep it as it is. I should keep it as it is. Now we got the what we got? We got all the rational numbers that is required. All the 5 rational numbers that is required. So, I can write it here. Okay, here let me write it. So, what is that? The 5 rational numbers between 2 by 3, 3 by 5 and 2 by 3 are, I should write it here, equals to what are they? R that is what? 11 by 18, comma, what is this? 19 by 30, comma, what is it? 29 by 45. Where another one number is there? 11 by 18, 28 by, this is 28 by 45 is there. 28 by 45 is there. Second number is 28 by 45. 28 by 45. This is second number. Third number is 19 by 30. Okay, 19 by 30. Now what do you have? This is 29 by 45. Next number is what? Next number what you have? 59 by 90. 59 by 90. These are the 5 rational numbers between, what is that? 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. This is how you have to solve this question, friends. Okay, each and every step is explained very clearly, so that you understand. Clear, friends? I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question. If it is clear, let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. They are asking, find 16 rational numbers between 2.1 and 2.2. Find 16 rational numbers between 2.1 and 2.2. Okay, eighth question, that is last question of this exercise, that is first exercise or not first, first exercise. So eighth question, 2.1 and 2.2, n is what? N is 16. So we have to find how many rational numbers? 16 rational numbers between 2.1 and 2.2. Definitely we can find out easily, but here in this class I will be doing some rational numbers, not all 16, that you can do it by yourself, but I will show you the method how to find 2.1 and 2.2 when n is 16. N is given as 16. So first what I should do, I should write x is equal to what? I should write first x is equal to 2.1. Okay, y is equal to what? I can write it as y is equal to 2.2. Okay, y is equal to 2.2, or you can convert this directly into fraction and solve it, that is also possible. Let us keep it in decimal and try. Okay, now this is what? D will be equal to what? Y minus x by n plus 1, y minus x by n plus 1. So y minus x is what? 2.2 minus 2.1 divided by n plus 1 is 16 plus 1. So that gives me what? 2.2 minus 2.1 is, I will get it as 0.1. Okay, 0.1 divided by 17. So this will be equal to 1 by 170. 1 by 170. Okay, 1 by 170. This value will be equal to what? If I do 1 by 170, okay, how can do this? How I can do this? What is the value I will get? If I divide this, what I will get, friends? I will put 0. Okay, I will put another 0. Okay, is it enough? No, I have to put one more 0. Okay, what I will get? 170 into what I should do? Okay, 17 5s are, this is 0, this is again what it is? 0, 0, 17 5s are 850, 8500. Okay, 8005, this is 1000, this is okay, this is 850, it should be written as 850, not 8500, this will be 850. I will get it like this, something I will get the value 150, something like this. Okay, further I have to put 0 and I can solve it, but let me keep it as it is. This will be equal to approximately, this will be equal to 0.005. I got the value of ds. I got the value of ds what? I got the value of ds equal to 0.005. Now they are asking us to find x plus d up to x plus 16d, x plus d, x plus 2d, x plus 3d, okay, up to x plus 16d. Okay, that you can solve it by yourself. This is the homework, you have to solve it by yourself. X plus d how to find? I will show. So x plus d is what? X is what, friends? X is what? 2.1. Okay, d is what? D is 0.005. So 2.1 plus 0.005 gives me what? Gives me 2.105. Correct? No, this is what I will get. Now x plus 2d. X plus 2d is what? X can be written as 2.1 into plus 2 into d is what? 0.005. Okay, 2 into 0.005 is nothing but I will get it as equal to, this will be 2.1 plus this 2 into 0.005 is nothing but what? This is simple multiplication. So 2 5s are 10. Okay, 0 0 0. So what is, how many decimal points? 3 decimal points. So I will get it as 0.001. So 2.1 plus 0.001 0.0010. I will write it here. So this I will get it as what, friends? I will get it as 0. Let me write it here. I will get it as 0.010. So 2.1 plus 0.010 will be equal to what? 2.110. This is what I will get. Now x plus 3d. How to find x plus 3d? X is what, friends? X is 2.1. Now 3d. 3 into 0.005. So 2.1 plus 3 into 3. This is what? 3 into 5. Actually this is nothing but 3 into 5, that is nothing but 0.015. That is 0.005 into 5 is 0.005 into 3. Okay, actually that will become what? 0.0015. 0.015. So 2.1 plus 0.015 gives me what? 2.115. Okay, like this you can find x plus 4d, 5d, 6d, 10d, 11d, 12d, 14d, 15d, 16d. Okay, you understood the method. I hope you understood the method. This is the way we can solve this question, friends. This is the way we can solve this question. Okay, this is the way we can solve this question. This is about the first exercise when it comes to this one. Okay, now let us go to next exercise. Okay, next exercise I will go to the second question. Next exercise I will go to the second question, very important. Then I will come back to first question because there is some important thing I want to tell you. Next exercise they are telling, okay, exercise second exercise of which one? RS Aggarwal. They are telling the question, second question they are telling write each of the following Write each of the following in decimal form. Write each of the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has, and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. What kind of decimal expansion each has? So the first question is 5 by 8. Second question is 7 by 25. Third question is 3 by 11. Fourth question is 5 by 13. Fifth question is 11 by 24. What about sixth question? Sixth question is 261 by 400. And seventh question is 231 by 625. And eighth question is 2 times 5 by 12, that is they have given a mixed fraction. Okay, all right. So what is the question that they are saying? The question that they are saying is very simple. Write each of the following in decimal form. They have given in fraction form, we have to convert it into decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. What kind means whether they are terminating, whether they are non-terminating and repeating, or whether they are non-terminating and non-repeating. Okay, there are only 3 types. They are terminating and non-terminating. In non-terminating there can be 2 types, non-terminating and repeating. They are also rational numbers, but non-terminating and non-repeating they are irrational numbers. Okay, that we have to say. So first of all, by looking at it only we can say they are rational numbers. So we have to find whether they are terminating or non-terminating, okay, and repeating. So let us see. And first let us take the first question. What they have given? 5 by 8. So we have to divide 5 by 8, correct? No. So I should write what? Like this. So what it is? So directly I cannot divide 5 by 8, so I have to put a point. This will become 0. This will become what? 50. Okay, correct? No. 5 into this. If I put point, this will become, I have to put 0. So 50. So 8 6 are 48. Okay. Now 2 is left, again 0. Okay. 8 2s are 16. Now 4 is left, again 0. So what happens to this? Okay. 8 5s are, this will become what, friends? 8 5s are 40. So this becomes equal to 0. So what we got? 5 by 8 is equal to 0.625. Okay, let me write it here. So we got it as what? 5 by 8 is equal to 0.625. This is what kind of decimal? This is already terminated. So this is terminating expansion. This is terminating decimal. We have to write it what? Not just get the decimal, not just we have converted this fraction into decimal. That is one step is done. That is 1 mark. Another 1 mark is for writing what kind of decimal it is. This is terminating decimal. This is what, friends? Terminating decimal. This is about the first question. Now let us have a look at the second question. Second question, what they have given? 7 by 25. 7 by 25. That means what? We have to divide 7 by 25. Okay, we have to divide 7 by 25. So what I should do here? I'll write it here like this. 7, 25 will be here. So directly I cannot divide because 7 is less than 25. I have to put a decimal point here. This will become 0. So 7 into 7 comma, that is what it will become? Not 7 comma 0. Sorry, it will become 70. Okay, 70. So 25 into 2 is what? 25 into 2 is what? 50. So this will remaining is what? 20. Remaining is what? 20. So 20 is less than 25. So I should put 0 again. So 25 into how much is 200? 25 into how much is 200? You should know the tables I told you. 25 into 8. 8 5 is 40. 8 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So I got 0 and 0. So what I got here? So 7 by 25 is equal to what I got? I got it as 0.28. This is already terminated. There is no further remaining decimals here. That's all is done. So this is what? This is also a terminating decimal. This is also a terminating decimal. This is also a terminating decimal. Okay, got it? This is also a terminating decimal. Let us have a look at the third question. So third question, 3 by 11. 3 by 11, this is the third question. Alright, 3 by 11, this is the third question. Now what I can do with this third question, see here, I have to write 3 here, 11 I have to write as the divisor. So if I have to put decimal point, because 3 is less than 11. So 11 2s are 22. Now what is left? 8. Okay, 8 is the remainder. I will put 0. This will become what? 11 7s are 77. Okay, then what I have? 3. Again I have to put 0. This will become what? 11 2s are 22. This will become what? 0. Not 0. This remainder will become 8. Again I have to put 0. This will become 11 7s are 77. Okay, again I will have 3. I will put 0. This will become what, friends? 11 2s are 22. I will have what? Remainder as 8. Okay, remainder I will have it as 8. Now if I put 0, what will happen? 11 7s are 77. This will become what? This will become what? This will become equal to 3. This will become equal to 3. So it is going on repeating the same way. So this is nothing but what? 2 7 2 7 is repeating. Okay, so this is what? 3 by 11 is equal to 0.27. Okay, 27. It is going on repeating like this, 0.2727. It is going on repeating. So this is what? This is non-terminating and repeating. This is what? Non-terminating and repeating decimal. This is what, friends? This is non-terminating. This is non-terminating and repeating. This is non-terminating and repeating. Okay, this is non-terminating and repeating decimal. This is non-terminating and repeating decimal. We got the decimal expansion. 3 by 11 we converted into decimal. That is what 3 by 11 is equal to 0.2727. Okay, or I can write it as this will be equal to, or I can write this equal to 0.27 bar. 0.27 bar, because non-terminating and repeating decimal, whatever it is repeating again and again, that we can write it as under bar. Clear? We have done it in NCERT questions when we converted them. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Let us move to the next question. Next question is what? What we have in the next question? See here, they were given 5 by 13. But before that, I would like to tell you one important thing. Here in the first question, what is the denominator? Denominator is side. In the second question, what is the denominator? Denominator is 25. In third question, what is the denominator? Denominator is 11. Okay, so whenever we have, directly we can also say whether it is terminating and non terminating. Suppose if the denominator, that is p by q form, let me write it here, denominator is 8 25 11. Okay, 8 25 8 25 24. Okay, 8 25 24. For fifth question, denominator is 24. Okay, so p by q form, okay, where q is, one of the q is we got 8 25, another one is 11. Okay, 11 not consider, let us not consider. In the fifth question it is 24. Okay, when the denominator is 8 25 24 like this. Okay, if I factorize the denominator, if I factorize the denominator, that is what? Factorizing q. So what I should get? This is 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 1s are. Okay, I got 2. Similarly, if I write 25, so when I factorize this, I will get it as 5 5s are 5 1s are. Okay, similarly, if I factorize 24, if I factorize 24, so see here, I will get it as what? 2 12s are 2 6s are 2 3s are 3 1s are. Now see here, friends, see here, 8 can be written as what? 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so 25 can be written as what? 5 into 5. Okay, so 24 can be written as what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay, 2 into 3. So when denominator was 8, we got the terminating decimal. When denominator is 25, we got the terminating decimal. When denominator is 24, we will get the terminating decimal? No, because see, whenever q is of the form, whenever this q is what? Denominator. These are all what? 8 25 24. See here, you can see here 8 25 24. These are all what? Denominators. Okay, now if q is of the form 2 to the power of m, or q is of the form 5 to the power of m. Okay, q is of the form 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m, or q is of the form 2 into 5 to the power of m, or if it is of the form 2 into 5 to the power of m. Okay, then we say that it is having a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Okay, it is a terminating decimal. Then p by q will be a terminating decimal. Okay, p by q will be a terminating decimal. Suppose they have given a fraction, they are asking us to convert to decimal, or they are asking us whether it is terminating or non terminating. Even without finding out the decimal expansion, we can say directly. How we can say? You take the value of denominator, that is q, factorize the denominator, and factorizing the denominator, remember carefully, again I am telling, P by Q form is given. They are asking us to find the decimal form, and they are asking us to find what kind of decimal it is. That is, it can be only two types, terminating decimal and non-terminating and repeating decimal when it comes to rational numbers. So, whether it is terminating or non-terminating can be told even without finding the decimal by looking at P by Q, that 2 looking at Q. So, Q means what? Denominator. Take the denominator, find the factors of it. If you find the factors of it, if you are getting only 2 as the factors, only 2, or if you are getting only 5 as the factors, okay, or if you are getting combination of 5 and 2, that is 2 and 5 as the factors, only 2 or only 5 or only 2 and 5 as the factors, then the decimal expansion will be terminating. In the denominator, if you are getting only 2 or if you are getting only 5 or if you are getting only 2 and 5, okay, then it is what? Then it is terminating decimal. Or if you are getting other numbers apart from 2 and 5, you are getting 2 and 5 also, but apart from that you are getting other numbers like 3, 7, 11, something like that, then it is a non-terminating decimal. So here, see here, we got 8 as 2 into 2 into 2. So this is what? Only 2 is there, so this is terminating decimal. I will write it as TD, terminating decimal. 25 we got it as 5 into 5, only 5 is there. So this is what? Terminating decimal. What about 24? Only 2 is there, fine, but 3 is also there. Along with 2, 3 is also there. Along with 2, 3 is also there. I told only 2 should be there or 5 should be there, or both 2 and 5 can be there. But other numbers should be not there. Any other number should be not there. Here 3 is also there. So this is what? Non-terminating decimal. Okay, non-terminating decimal. This is the first question. I have taken the second question so that you understand the first question. Second question, while solving you understood we got terminating, terminating and non-terminating. Okay, so second question is still not complete, but I have told the concept of first question, how to solve, how to check whether it is terminating or not terminating without even finding the decimal expansion if P by Q form is there. Then you have to look at Q. Already I have told in the NCERT session when I was telling the property of Q should be 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m or 2 into 5 to the power of m. Okay, that is a property. That is, the factor of Q should be, it should be either 2's or 5's or 2 and 5. But other factors, if it is there, it is not a terminating decimal. Otherwise, it is a terminating decimal. Okay, I hope you are clear, friends. I will wind up the class now. Remaining questions of second question we will solve it in the next class, and also we will be doing the first question and also remaining questions in the upcoming classes. So please stay tuned. Good evening again. Please watch the classes, do share with your friends and do like it. Thank you. Take care.